you watching, here you can see a before photo of what she looked like before all these surgeries. She looked
Why?
very normal, or the physical appearance that she had at the time. She then
Why?
in order to change her entire appearance. And
I say what's good, YouTube. I say what's good, YouTube. I say what's good, YouTube. It's your boy 3 Stacks. Say what's good, YouTube. It's your boy 3 Stacks. What's good, YouTube? It's time to react. And today we got a reaction video titled "Surgery Ruined Her Life. Now she's dead." I don't really have much to say, but without further ado, let's get right into it.
3-year-old social media star known as Mary Magdalene, real name Denise Yvonne Jarvis Gongora, has been found dead in Thailand after falling from a 9th floor balcony just hours after checking in. And what she posted right before has everyone shaken. She uploaded the final scene from The Truman Show, the moment Jim Carrey bows and says, and I quote, "And in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night." Then she changed one of her Instagram users to Mary Magdalene died. So she changed her name from whatever it was before to something more cryptic and ominous to allude to the fact that she might end up taking her life soon. And below is an image that I want to show all of you. If you're listening, that's okay. But for those of you watching, here you can see a before photo of what she looked like before all these surgeries. She looked
Why?
very normal, like a normal young woman. I do not know the context of which this photo was taken in, but she looked very normal. And for some reason, I'm going to assume due to body dysmorphia or the idea that she was not okay with the body or the physical appearance that she had at the time, she then decided to, in this after photo, go through dozens of surgeries in order to change her entire appearance. And even then, even after getting all these surgeries, she still was not satisfied. She still was not happy with who she was inside and what she looked like on the outside, and ended up taking her life, speculatively, of course. This case is still ongoing. This is something that I heard from another YouTuber, more on the political side. He talked about this story today, and it got me thinking, right? Why do we allow obviously mentally ill people to go and get surgeries to this degree, to this extent? And a lot of these surgeries are apparently banned in the United States and in the UK. So she had to go to places like Thailand, possibly Mexico.
Yo, this is a lot. I'm not gonna lie, this is a lot. Yo. Bro, she like a Ark survival character. What? Why does she looks so normal? Why? And the tattoos and she has like yellow eye and why? Why does she do this?
Mexico, Colombia, to get certain surgeries that wouldn't fly here based off of our medical practice, our laws, and that, you know, a lot of doctors are simply not going to take on a case where they could possibly end up losing their jobs. And as for the photo that she posted, one of her last Instagram posts, and this is where it gets sad, right? So from The Truman Show, Jim Carrey, if you've seen the show or the movie, you know, it's basically about a man who's in some kind of like dome compound where basically his entire life is being surveilled for a movie or a show of which he did not know he was in until he started picking up on subtle cues like things being out of place or instances of deja vu or a film crew or something from a film crew left behind that kind of raised red flags. It's a really good movie, check it out. But what's really sad about this situation is the fact that after this photo, and I'm gonna show you guys right now, she posted a photo of herself from her childhood. And you know, this is clearly an indicator of the stolen future she could have had she had the right mental care, had she not been allowed to get all these extensive surgeries and had sought therapy in multiple ways. Now,
and she was pretty. Like, it's just, guys, I ain't gonna lie. Always put your mental health first. Like, oh my goodness.
Not only mentally but physically. You know, the scared little innocent girl that, I think sure we all, we grow older physically, but sometimes mentally we have remnants of that childlike state that still remains in within all of us, right? I believe this is how she felt before she died. She looked at an old photo of herself as a kid before going through all these surgeries. Even as a young woman here, I don't know what she was going through before getting all these surgeries. And it just reminded her of her former self, which she no longer could relate to, and it's just sad. People with body dysmorphia, people with eating disorders, people who get dozens of surgeries and are still not satisfied with the way they look, the BBL bandits, the anorexia community, even people in the body positivity community who are morbidly obese and are trying to act like that's healthy physically or mentally when it's literally destroying their entire physiognomy, destroying their health, and basically cutting their overall lifespan in half. Like, all of that is body dysmorphia under the umbrella term of body dysmorphia and mental health issues, in my opinion. And here I'm going to show you guys some footage of what she looked like after getting all these surgeries. And it's just crazy, right? The boob jobs, the nose. Apparently she got like multiple lip surgeries to the point to where she can't even close her mouth anymore, fully tatted, just gigantic, overly sized breasts, bosom. Like, it's just ridiculous, right? She looks like a demon, a monster. And here we have this one photo, right? Posts.
I have 3 nose jobs, buccal fat removal, 2 brow lifts, multiple fat transfer, lost count, fillers in my lip, 2 sets of 20 veneers for boot. Oh, yo, like that, bro. Like, this just makes my stomach hurt. Like, this makes my heart hurt. Like, just why?
Rhinoplasty, right? As you can see, she got a nose job with this shirt on that says, "I have had 3 nose jobs, buccal fat removers in my lips and cheeks, 2 sets of 20 veneers." So as you can see, I mean, she's just like it's crazy. She was not mentally healthy at all, and she was in Thailand, right? Before she died. Speculatively, she jumped from her hotel room. But she goes on to say in this shirt she printed out for herself, she also got 4 boob jobs, not including revisions, lipo multiple times, 3 BBLs, butt implants, butt injections, and yes, I'm gonna have more surgery, hun. Why? Because I can and I want to. Just pure mental illness, and for some reason doctors went ahead and proceeded to operate on somebody who was clearly mentally ill because what money. Yeah, but to read you guys a little bit of the story, they say from the Daily Mail, a surgery addicted social media star known as Mary Magdalene online has been found dead in Thailand. The 33-year-old, whose real name was Denise Yvonne Jarvis Gongora, died after falling from the 9th floor balcony of a high-rise condominium on Tuesday, the Phuket News reported this week. The Daily Mail has reviewed information released by local police that verifies her identity and has independently confirmed the death with sources close to the family. The Mexican-Canadian model's body was discovered by hotel staff in the parking area of the Patong Tower after 1:30 p.m. according to local police, just hours after checking in for one night. Haussad English reported that Gongora's body was transferred from Patong Hospital to Vashira Phuket Hospital for a full autopsy to determine the exact cause of death. Shortly before her death, she had cryptically posted the closing scene from the 1998 film The Truman Show alongside a childhood photo of herself to social media, of which, to go back to the post, we all saw, right? And it's just sad. Honestly, I think in today's day and age, like literally as I'm speaking right now at 2:46 p.m. on December 12th, 2025, I just want to document that date for future purposes and just, for reference, a reference point. I believe we are probably in the most mentally ill state of human history we've ever been, genuinely speaking. Sure, we have all the modern luxuries, the phones, the food markets, the financing of cars, the luxury items, the clothes, the cars.
It's because, like, there's so many things in this world. Hold on, wait. There's so many things in this world that are, like, unattainable, and I feel like there's so many pressure that people are, like, putting on themselves that make themselves, like, stress even more than normally. Like, there's so many different standards, like, whether that's looks or wealth or status or anything like that. and people feel like they have to abide by these standards, and you can't avoid it because if you have social media, you're being exposed to it every single day. Like as in back in the day when they didn't really have social media or stuff like that, like they would get their stuff from the newspaper or like when television came out, they might see it on television. But like now, it's at our fingertips. Like we're seeing it over and over again. And you're wondering why. You know what I'm saying? A woman back in the day who you might be like, oh my goodness, she's 10 out of 10, this, that, and the third. But you see 1,000 of them within 5 seconds. So it's like everything is starting to get watered down. I'm telling you, in order to make that like bring back the sensitivity with things that are in this world, we're gonna have to cut back on the internet. But the sad thing is, the internet is evolving. So unless you really find therapy and find help, game, it's gonna get harder.
There's the travel, the everything, right? The validation of likes on online and all.
And you need to go and you need to build a relationship with God. That's gonna help you exponentially also.
All this bullshit that doesn't matter, right? But what we don't have anymore is like the foundation of like community and family and loving one another and proper mental health and a perspective of not prioritizing the physical, but understanding that there's more to life than what appears to be inside your head, right? I mean, we're on a planet consisting of mostly water and carbon and spinning at 2,000 miles an hour and then around the sun at like tens of thousands of miles, and we're in a galaxy spinning on some type of weird axis, and turns out there's like billions of galaxies out there, trillions of planets out there, and you think about the macro and the large wide scale of existence, and then you zoom back down to the micro and understand that damn, life here on this planet is precious. And just even the odds of existing, like being born to your parents and being a human being on this planet is like 1 out of trillions, right? So once you're gone, you're gone. And life is precious. It really is, man. And I wish she, and many other individuals going through this type of like mental anguish can get the help they need, but not in this society, right? People genuinely are just, I think we're all out of touch. We really are. And we are highly distracted from what really matters in this world. You know, a young woman like this, going from this, I believe she was in her 20s here, early to mid 20s, to now a decade later at 33 dying after looking like this. Clearly she felt like it was too late for her. There was no going back, and that
it doesn't even look remotely the same, like at all.
She was too far gone. I mean, clearly all of this is a cry for help. And we keep validating this, right? We allow doctors and people to hype people up like this, where we feel as though that people should be allowed to chop their limbs off, get extensive surgeries that can literally end up permanently disfiguring them. And it's just like, why are we allowing members of our population who are clearly in need of help to go through things like this that will likely not end up filling that void that they feel on the inside? And just to show you guys how bad this was, just take a look at this photo. If you're driving, don't watch, just keep driving. But for those of you like actually able to see the screen, this is crazy, bro. The size of her breasts were crazy, bro. The amount of tats and the surgeries and the BBLs and the lip operations, the Botox. Mind you, she went from looking like this before all the surgeries. In my opinion, she was a pretty girl. Another photo here, to looking like this, and this. Ladies and gentlemen, thoughts and opinions down below. I just wanted to touch on this. I wanted to talk about this because, listen, a lot of people are out here struggling, and
guys, focus on your mental health, like, please, because scenarios like this is just very disheartening. Like every time I see something like that, it just makes me sad because it's not even the body and like the stuff that they got going on with their body that's bothering me. It's just like I know that mentally that's what led to it. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. This is really like bothering me. I don't like just like even the visuals, like just the thought of that, like it's just like anyway. All of you are perfectly made in God's image and are beautiful human beings, and do not forget that. But it's your boy 3 Stacks. You know, I keep it 3,000. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And on to the next one. Peace. I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out to save. I got Lil Max with me, he the way. It's a big gap between us in the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid. When I die, put my